Welcome back, Wreckwatchers. I'm here with Dean McConnachie from the Dive Academy in Oakville, and today we are reviewing a great piece of Canadian tech, the Kraken underwater video monitor. Dean, thanks for having us back again today. And what are we looking at here?
This is so cool. This has been a long time in the works, and to have it finally available is very exciting to me. So this is the newest toy from Kraken out of London, Ontario.
A good Canadian company.
Some of you that are involved in underwater photography know about the Kraken strobes and the Kraken lights and the flashlights and all of their offering. They're huge into photography and huge into different toys, and this is their newest toy. It is a sealed unit, 7-inch, 4K underwater video monitor that mounts to the top of the housing that you can use for various functions. I've been looking for this for at least 2.5 years. We've talked about this many times.
Many times.
And so there it is. We finally got it. I've literally had it a couple of days now, and I can't wait to get this thing in the water. We're headed for Cayman Brac in a couple weeks, so I'm gonna beat it up and see how it works out. It's gonna be fun. I'm quite looking forward to it.
Well, I have really been looking forward to something like this because you and I have talked multiple times about how do we get good monitors on our underwater equipment. And really, the choices have been few. You know, we've talked about
very few.
We've talked about getting an Adamus Ninja and getting the Nautica housing for it, which is a great solution because then you've got a monitor and a recorder.
Yes.
But it's a lot of money buying all of these components and putting them together. But we have pretty much everything we want right here. Is this all sealed? Like, can you open it up, or what? How does it work?
So this is not a recorder; it's a monitor only. It's 7-inch, which is massive. It's just a great screen. Beautiful. It's very high vis. It's easy to look at it. It is a sealed unit.
Okay.
So as opposed to a screen that works within a housing that you're opening and closing all the time and potentially running into a flood, this unit is completely sealed, so you avoid all of that, which makes it super safe. The battery chamber itself is here. The battery chamber is sealed from the rest of the unit, so if you flood the battery, you only flood the battery, you don't wreck the whole thing.
So it's not removable batteries, you're going to charge?
It is removable.
It is removable.
So you can have a battery on charge, you know, on the boat or on the beach while you're using one, and then swap batteries back and forth, so you're not waiting in downtime for the unit to charge back up again.
Are they proprietary batteries, or is this something that...
It's standard technology. They're lithium ion, but there's some different shapes and things to the battery, so you do need the Kraken batteries for it. But the batteries are really reasonable and are available on their own, so you can easily get involved in a couple. And then the cool thing about Kraken technology is the batteries themselves actually have a USB port right on the battery cell itself.
Wow, so you don't need a separate charger, you just plug the battery in, plug it into your wall,
laptop, your wall, whatever you want. Exactly. So you don't need all of that extra hardware when you're traveling. Great. Super cool stuff.
Very cool.
Yeah, amazing.
What depth rating for this?
Almost 300 feet, 260 feet.
Wow.
I figure if I'm at that depth and have a problem, there's other things going on.
Yeah.
So no issues as far as depth is concerned. It comes with the mounting hardware. It comes with the bulkhead connector. And then the bulkhead connector itself is a M16 port. So 16 mil port is pretty standard for most of the housings. It also comes with a 24 mil adapter. So for anybody who's running with the Aquatica housings out of Quebec, it's plug and play, ready to go. And then the pigtail in the inside, it comes with 3 different HDMI ports. So depending on the needs of your camera, each of the ports or each of the plugs is available, and you just put it all together. I literally installed this in about 5 minutes.
Wow.
Super easy to work with. Really cool.
I am very excited about this. Doing underwater filming is always a challenge, and if you were stuck looking at the little back of your housing now, you know, especially as some of us get older and suddenly you're holding it further away to see. So being able to have a monitor like this, I'm very excited about. I'm curious about the buoyancy, so I'm really looking forward to hearing, you know, what your experience is when you come back after testing this out. So we'll do a follow-up video for sure.
Typically, I've got scissor arms, like 2 arms back to back for movement of the lights, but I have an ability to add another part. There's a fair bit of air in the chamber and a fair bit of air on the screen, so I'm thinking that it's going to be awfully close to neutral, maybe a little bit negative. So one of the things that I'm looking for is to find out how many grams of lift I need specifically in salt water, so then we'll know what needs to be added if in fact we need to add anything to it. So that's a couple of weeks. We'll look forward to it.
Very exciting stuff. I can't wait to catch up with you and see what your experience is. So look for a follow-up video. We will get some footage of Dean using this underwater and hear how it works for him. And in the meantime, if you want to learn more about this, we'll have the links to Kraken below in the description, and you can check it out for yourself. And Dean, thanks a lot for having us. I can't wait.
This was a lot of fun.
So make sure, if you haven't already, hit subscribe, hit like, hit notifications, all that kind of stuff. And stay tuned because we have more amazing gear reviews coming up. We'll see you next time.